I've never seen as many elephants and as beautiful a sunset in all my life. Welcome to another G-Dubs video. The team have just had an absolutely unforgettable 2 days in Sigiriya, central Sri Lanka. Could not recommend it enough. We did a beautiful, sensual, sexual sunset hike. We did a naughty elephant safari where, if anything, there were too many elephants. And of course, our best accommodation yet. And we're going to walk you through it all en route to 1K subs. So if you could do me a massive favour and hit that button, and let's absolutely get into it, baby. So first things first, let's set off with the sunset hike. You want to give yourself about 2 hours to get up there, get all your JPEGs, get all your sort of shots and stuff, and really just drink it all in. But logistically, you want to be getting a tuk-tuk from the centre of Sigiriya or wherever you're staying over there. It's about a 15-minute tuk-tuk, but it's a hell of a walk. We saw some people, walking. I don't even think they would have made it for the sunset itself. So yeah, tuk-tuk takes you, he drops you off initially at some little rice fields. You can skip this part, but this is like right at the foot of both Lion's Rock and the small rocks. You can kind of see them in the distance over these flare little rice fields. You see, like, geez, I'm gonna have to climb up that. They look super high. When you get picked up again, and it'll drop you right at the foot of the mountains. It's a super quick walk, to be honest. As you set off, you go through like a temple. Women especially have to cover up, so if you're wearing like gym shorts and top like Em was, they just give you like something to wear, and you have to wear it for like 300 meters as you walk through that. So Em was sporting some little pink number. And then after that, it starts climbing up. I'll tell you, it's a pretty easy walk. It's just up loads of steps for about 20 minutes. And then the last 5 or 10 minutes is when there's a lot of traffic, because you have to climb up these rocks. It's super easy to do. Wait your turn. On the way down, I was an absolute idiot. I thought I was too big for my own good, and smashed my ankle up jumping down. So yeah, just wait, because do you know what I mean, there's only one path up and one path down. Give yourself time, because if somebody's coming down, you can't go up at the same time. So yeah, that's a bit of a nightmare, but other than that, super easy. The taxi driver, we paid him like 3,000, the tuk-tuk driver, we paid him 3,000 rupees. Drove us there, waited like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then drove us back. So insane value. That was for our hotel, so it might be a little bit different if you get one up off the street. But yeah, obviously just make sure you confirm they are waiting for you, because on the way down, obviously the sunset, it's getting dark, there's only a certain amount of tuk-tuks, and you don't want to be walking there at night. The taxi driver said to us, tuk-tuk driver, sorry, do you know what I mean, there's loads of like elephants run across the road, shit like that. So definitely get a tuk-tuk, pay them to wait, and you'll be absolutely fine. And then yeah, this is what you're rewarded with. Safari time, genuinely one of the best days of my entire life. Ridiculous scenes, ridiculous footage, and I'll overlay it as we're talking now. Logistic wise, picked up 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It's a lot better late afternoon when the sun's setting. It's a little bit cooler to see elephants. It's about a 30-minute drive from the centre of Sigiriya to the park itself. I'll overlay the name now. Obviously, yes, you know which one to go to. We did a private tour, just myself and Em. You could get 5 people in there, but I think you'll be super cramped, and like only probably 2 of you will be able to stand up whilst going around the park itself. So if you can, I would try and do a 2 or 3 person. You'll have a bit more space, it'll be a little bit more comfortable. You arrive at the park, the guy goes sorting out all your entrance fees. We paid 23,000 for a taxi there and back, and obviously the full 4 hours within the park itself. So ridiculous value as always. Take some water with you. It is absolutely stifling hot just as you go into the park. He takes the roof off, and the sun is beating down on you the whole time. Even if you're sat down, you're still in the sun, and a lot of time you want to be stood up looking out, surveying the kingdom, looking for the elephants as you go round. And the last stop to go to the toilet is as you're going into the park, so beware of that, because yeah, you're going to be in there for between 2 and 4 hours, depending on kind of what you see, and it is very toasty, very exposed, but oh boy, it's worth it. So Sri Lanka as a whole has 6,000 elephants. This park in particular has roughly around 100 elephants and covers 5,000 hectares. We managed to see 40 elephants, which is an unbelievably good day. Like any safari, it's all about luck. We did obviously safari in Willapatu. We didn't see anything. We chatted to the driver who'd done the trip 4 times that week. Twice he'd seen between 30, 40, 50 elephants, and 2 of the time they'd only seen 2 or 3. So again, it is an element of luck. Oh boy, we were unbelievably lucky. So as you go into the park, the roof comes off, you can stand up, you think, oh, it's perfect, nice smooth roads, absolutely easy viewing. That quickly changes. It's very, very off-roady. Obviously they're all big Jeeps and stuff, so they can get around, but it is very, very bumpy. You're going to be getting battered around left, right and centre, but obviously being on the lookout for elephants slightly takes your mind off it. When we first got in there, it was about 5-10 minutes. We saw our first mini herd of elephants, about 5 or 6. They were quite far away, but again, you're buzzing straight away. And then we had about an hour and a half lull where we didn't see anyone for ages, any sort of animals. So again, it's all just about patience and getting in the right spots. When there is a sighting, like at that first stop, it's insanely busy. All the cars trying to get in the right space, but again, it's all about taking turns and make sure everyone gets to see what they want to see. About halfway around the park, you can climb up to this rock. I'd hurt my ankle, so we sent Em up to the views. You can look over all the jungle, everything in front of you, and that's about a 10-15 minute stop, I'd say. If you did need a wee, maybe you could go there, but again, you'd have to go into into the bush and risk it. I guess for yourself, we stopped at this like little creek where he was like, oh, there's sometimes crocodiles in here and stuff, but yeah, I'm not sure how much time you want to be chilling waiting for crocodiles to sneak up on you. We didn't see any on this one, but we did obviously in Wullapatu. Well, one of the very, very few things that we did see in Wullapatu. But after that, again, we're driving around for an hour, standing up, looking. It's a lot better viewing. So in Wullapatu, it's really dense tree line. Here, it's just kind of low-level shrubs, and because you're in a raised vehicle, in a Jeep, looking over and looking down on the grass, it is a lot nicer viewing. It's a lot more green and a lot easier to spot things. And then probably about an hour and a half in, watch this door, we literally saw about 8 elephants. Then it went to 12, then it went to 16, then it went to 20, and then yeah, literally went up to about 40 in the end. We were inundated with elephants. It was a ridiculous experience. The sun setting in the backdrop, one of the most magical hour and a halves I've ever had. It was Em's second ever safari. Obviously Wullapatu was very underwhelming, and then this literally hit the spot on every front, from the cost to what we saw to, do you know what I mean, I wouldn't say luxury, but it's nice being in that Jeep, being a little bit higher. And the kind of viewing on that front. The elephants started at one spot and everyone's trying to drive to that one particular place. But you have kind of got to trust your driver because, oh, better pick that up. You've kind of got to trust your driver because there's so many people trying to get in and get the best viewing for the people in their kind of caravan and stuff like that, that you have got to have an aggressive drive, but also someone that knows where to go. So everyone was piling into one spot to get their shots. Our driver took us out of where they all were, and I was a bit pissed off, to be honest. I was like, well, why are we not just barging in there? Drove us to another spot. 15 minutes later, the whole herd just walked from the distance where they were there, came right in front of us, crossed in front of us right in front of the road, elephant within about 2-3 meters, insane JPEGs, insane opportunity. So again, trust the guys in the cars. They know what they're doing. They're always calling each other as well. So if there is a sighting the other side of the park or somewhere, they have mates in there who are telling them where to go. And yeah, there's probably about 30 or 40 within that area, all kind of just migrating up and down, chowing down on their late lunch, launching mud on themselves to cool themselves down. But yeah, unbelievable. They said the normal elephants are about 250 kgs. There was the big daddy elephant, the herd of the pack, the guy that's doing all the shagging, was about 350 kgs. He was absolutely huge. But again, the whole day was topped off by one, the amount that we saw, the sun setting in the distance, and it was just absolutely magical. Tips would be sun cream, trust the driver, and yeah, just really, really enjoy it, embrace it, drink it all in. If you've been on a safari, let me know in the comments anywhere better than this for seeing elephants, because yeah, I'll be hella surprised if so. Accommodation in Sigiriya, this is what, £20.63. It gets you super slick check-in. Lakmal, the owner, sorted us out with a little fresh pressed lime juice, and yeah, we're in the top left in the little balcony room, so we'll take you up there. But yeah, if you want to book any kind of trips, sunsets, sunrises, safaris, all that good stuff, they've got you covered. And yeah, you've got a nice little deck in here, sitting chilling outside. Nice little view. They get elephants coming through here from time to time. I don't know if you want to see one of those or not, but I've never been as happy to see an actual room in my life. Double bed, don't think we need the single bed. Super cold aircon, extra beans if you need it. The king does not come with the room. And yeah, ridiculously big shower. Could be the first one we're showering in a few days, but then again, been getting used to the cold ones. £20.63, everything you could ask for. Absolute pleasure. And that is it, another G-Dubs vlog, absolutely boxed off. Sigiriya is a beautiful place. Obviously the elephants and the sunset, highlights to me. I'd say 2 days here is absolutely perfect. The sunset, I'm going to put it up there. I would say it's the best sunset I've ever seen. I think the two which come very close to it are Ibiza and Hvar as well. So yeah, beautiful setting, looking over the jungle. Definitely the highlight of the trip so far for me. I've got another 4 Sri Lanka vlogs in the pipeline, so by the time you're watching this, they're probably all live on my channel, so check those out down below. If you have any questions about Sigiriya, the hike, Sri Lanka in general, bang me a message in the comment. I'm super active. Whilst you're down in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and remember baby, the chef is always cooking.